with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And he will score. Touchdown.
Oh, now you're streaming.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus
RD,
that zone,
I honestly probably should have waited to buy Josh Allen today.
Gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, had some blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Still got about 1 million in coins, and I got a multiple ways. I'm probably going to sell to Mike Evans.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground, and he is going to lose yardage here. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Are you the Broncos?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
You know what I would have did on that second down play?
And he can't
I probably would have ran inside.
He's taken down. Ed Oliver drops him for a 4-yard loss.
Because I've been noticing the past couple weeks when I watch your games, you go into this, like right now, instead of punting the ball, you're going for it, which I always punt the ball even when I'm losing. You never know what can happen. You could get a pick six, you could get a fumble,
You're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys,
I mean, unless you're 100% positive, and this dude's got 30 points on you, I would always punt the ball. That's just me, though.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Now Sanders. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Ravens on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holt. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Stick to, if you're going to blitz,
short gain there
stick to the blitz you know that gets pressure, bro. Which one do you think you always get pressure? Go to your go-to. Don't run that big nickel blitz you just ran. It really doesn't get pressure like some of that bullshit
the 3-yard pickup on first down.
The pinch dog, and I've seen you run and shit like that. Well, yeah,
the Ravens on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Jackson. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs defensively. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Tried to hit stick. I seen it.
Yeah, he pissed me off.
Yeah, I would quit too. I fucking played that dude yesterday. I came back from fucking 21-0, and he tried telling me he was just joking around the rest of the game. I was like, bullshit, you ran the same scheme the whole fucking game. How were you joking around, douchebag? You know what I mean? I was like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Take a break. Stop fucking playing. You lost 2 in a row, I just seen. Stop. Go play a fucking solo battle. Chill the fuck out on Weekend League for a game or 2. This is... I see. Well, guess what? How you think me and Madden do sometimes, bro? We fucking take a break, man. Unless I know I have shit to do on the weekend and I have to play it, but now I haven't been working weekends, so I know you probably gotta work, but bro, I know you could take a break for a fucking solo battle. Yeah. Yeah, like play a solo battle, or you already played them. I would play at least one. I need to get... I fucking, what's it? God damn, this fucking team is kicking my ass. What's up? Shit, I need to fucking do something. What's up for daddy? What the fuck? Dude, what's up now? You get 95s at the end of it. I played like 2 on my other account. I'm like, nope. No, I said I did. They fucking take forever. I won't play those ever again. Yeah, that shit ain't worth it. And it's not even a full 95 training value. So, fuck that. Yeah, they're 95s. It's like you get a choice of a 95 and a 95. Which was? A gauntlet?
No, I didn't know if draft.
How many solos? Oh, yeah, sure.
I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like 4th down, Hail Mary, no punch, like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for?
Oh yeah, but I use my trophies to get a fucking touchdown pack and open a touchdown pack. I got a fucking 89 as the top card. I'm like, this is fucking pathetic, EA. I was like, I should have just took my 130k out of the 2 packs total. That's alright, yeah, they're 65k. I was gonna save up for next week for one of those 92 pluses, but I don't have anything done. I need to go back to taking all the coins every single pack. Fuck it. Because I don't know if I'm gonna save this Josh Allen or what. Hopefully he goes back up in a couple days and I can sell him and that Mike Evans for at least close to what I paid for him. I mean, they got those new Reduxes in there. Shit. How much coins you got? I got like 900k or 960. Nice. I took some of my training and I rolled it into the theme builder shit. I did the one for where you get the guaranteed 97s, so I got fucking Fitzmagic and Tyler Boyd, probably the two worst ones to get. No, not those ones, RD. The ones where what was like DeMarcus Ware or DeMarcus Lawrence, Tyler Boyd, Deion Jones. Thinking about re-rolling them. I know I'll take like 4,000 training hit, but they're like literally the shittiest. The best ones like Barkley though.
Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday,
how did I fucking miss that?
48 yards, I run it back.
What the fuck? Every time I'm about to get his fucking X-Factor, I throw it away.
Run it back. Hello? That's the check.
Bro, this solo battle team is fucking me up, RD.
You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that. But an ass back, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'm a brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money. I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a she in. Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back.
What you need, tell me what you wanna give, how much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver, I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get it off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off.
RD. You good over there? What'd you say, bro? Fuck. That. That don't sound fun. That don't sound fun.
Every once in a while, I'll switch it. I'll quick sell the ones I already did.
Okay. I gotta check my laundry after this fucking solo battle. So they fucking said the stay home order here is fucking in effect for another month, bro. Well, they were about to, but our governor said he wants you to wear a mask if you have them when you're in public, and I forget what else he said. Well, shit, my work, finally, they handed us masks out starting Monday when we walk through our turnstiles, because we have to walk through these turnstiles to get into, like, where our locker rooms are. Once we have to have it on, walking into work, and then we have to,
off it goes.
What's it called?
This will be taken very short. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Oh, they're taking her. I mean, that's good though, man. You don't want to get that shit.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long third down. Murray with a third and long. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Ryan Shazier.
Shit, I feel like they're running a lot of man-to-man. That's why I don't get it.
And it also brings up fourth.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Nowhere to go that time. It's a 46-yard punt with a loss on the return. And the Steelers are going to take over first and 10 deep in their own territory.
He literally just ran. You know how I showed you that I-form stretch play where it's got the tight ends on the side and then the receiver on the outside?
On
he set it up exactly like I do. And fucking had Barry, bro. He got like 2 glitchy animations where we're not out of bounds. We'll lose that play call.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jerry Rice, 95 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench.
I mean,
and he's telling
that's
his team,
just a basic
this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here is the home side to take over on offense. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. He stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a third and 4.
Because you don't, well, still, but you don't want to waste them on, like, pass plays and shit.
To throw, it's Murray. And that will be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. A 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football.
That's excellent. You need to, if you're going to run PAD out so much, though, you gotta run
incomplete. Too tough to hold
3 or 4 plays.
Second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Just practice those pass plays.
To throw from his end zone. Brady will find his tight end. That's Waller.
You know what I mean?
And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20.
There's a
lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football.
Because when people see that play,
makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Brady now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter.
Definitely
It's 1st and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before
that's the first thing I see.
And
if I see Randy Moss, I definitely know they're throwing the bomb. And I try to bump them with the nearest
Steeler football
user.
Here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
So that dagger's good. That flood I told you about a while ago, but it's very risky when people run cover 3.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, but you gotta make sure you gotta know your reads, man.
From the gun, it's Brady.
Well, that's why I asked you about conductor.
Because
if you're gonna have conductor out there, you actually gotta use it.
It's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still 2nd down.
Wait, set 29, Alpha. It's going to be a long...
Brady to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jerry Rice, 81 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So here is the home side to take over on offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that zero. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
Bro, there was like a couple plays. I looked up at my reads and then looked down and they just got
but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Yeah, Sanders now to return. It'll be a 45-yard punt and couple that with a loss on the return. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But the Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing.
And he's into the clear. The 40, 20, 10, 5, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Marcus Allen, 91 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
People keep underbidding me. I'm like, I'm just going to leave them up overnight.
So here is the home side to take over on offense. It's some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Murray now to throw, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. He was trying to go back to Moore there, but it'll be 2nd down. Here's Murray from midfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, I got Waller. Nice.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's Brian Anger now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
He's cat.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
He like got out. Remember, I think I told you he got out of the house or whatever.
A minute to go here
week.
until halftime. You got the good size
well,
lead.
He was acting
no
all
need to do anything
up.
crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play. Go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half.
Yeah,
but
I
there's
don't
a
know
part
if
of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try to
get away.
You got some good plays drawn up. You might want to think about them right here.
She's like,
now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1.
What's it called, RD? She said his kidneys, when they took him to the vet yesterday, they said the kidneys were shutting down. And because they had like blood, they took him to the vet, so they left the carrier outside of the car, like they called them.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Right back to him on first down. Now a timeout.
For like 3-4 hours.
7 seconds left in the first half. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
He was a good fucking cat, man. His name was Amachi. Motherfucker would talk.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
You get what needed. Let me do it.
Now they'll throw to Brady. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Here's Brady to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. This fielded at the 2. Dances by him.
Good work, boy. Let's go. Let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 71 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
This is taken around the 12. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. What a run that was. 88 yards on the punt return as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So here's the home side to take over on offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though he completed the pass.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Past the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So here is the home side to take over on offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Murray again, 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. And this offense on third down today, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 25 yards that time.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Here's a first down throw that's complete. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Herman Moore is the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. On first down, Dickerson. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On second down now, it's Allen. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Allen. It was Justin Houston who got him down. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you what.
Who's making me on, bro? Is that what time you gotta get up tomorrow? It's my hunch, man. Somehow all these cocksuckers undid my fucking shit. Fuckers. And it was 2,000 points. I'm like, really? I hope they give us a golden ticket out of that shit. That would be pretty fucking sweet.
Golden tickets, some of them are out of position players.
Yeah. Thinking about putting abilities on them, but I like the 2 defensive abilities out there. Better add like a 0 or 2 on that. I don't know what they're going for today. They're probably even cheaper. I've seen hella people. So he's 1.73. That's insane. It's alright. This should be out of packs. Josh Allen. Josh Allen's been fluctuating around 4 million. That fucking sucks.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt.
He's 5'5", but it's all good, man. Coins are coins. You make them, you lose them. You make them, you lose them. As long as I get near fucking, because all these cards are limiteds, man. They're gonna be out of the boosted odd shit in a little bit. No, they ain't gonna make golden ticket reduxes. They already came out with reduxes today. Knockout solo battle. This oven's cooking and my clothes are in the
Distance from myself at a Chinny smells in a 5-star hotel, and I wish well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate, pay their bills. They can't get it by themselves. That's why you treat my men good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt.
See, like you and Madden have pulled hella good stuff out of your those get a golds.
Thank the Lord for my people. Fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. Get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say.
All I hope though is when I do sell these cards, whenever Lamar comes out, that's who I really want, because he's gonna be the fastest fucking quarterback RD. I mean, if you just start saving, you might. Shit. Huh? Why would you not want him? He's gonna be the most ridiculous quarterback in this game, and he's gonna be the most cancerous.
Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt.
I'm talking about the golden ticket one, RD. I'm not talking about the BS one everybody be using.
Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I can get it by myself.
They're not limited, but they're limited odds to what normally the gold, like regular high overall cards are. But people have been bitching the past couple weeks because there's been so few, and then whatever they did this week, I think they super jacked the odds. So hopefully it stays that way. Yeah, I mean, it's worth a shot. I wouldn't buy more than one fucking pack, though. Well, that was a big X, at least. I mean, if you saw all those, you might get your coins back. Stop it there. Yeah, I wouldn't buy another fucking pack. Veterans card. Elite. Some kind of theme builder shit. Trust me, we're not the lucky ones, RD. Yeah, I've seen people on Reddit post that they've pulled like 2, and I'm like, I wanted to be like, bro, you probably spend so much money on this fucking Caesar game. I mean, I believe some people, you know what I mean? Because I want to tell you something.